Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Elias and welcome back to Forever Stranded Lost Souls. In the last episode, we were working on a couple of different things, most notably power and the metal press, so that we can make the last thermal expansion machine, which is the Phytogenic Isolator. We were also looking for any other quests we could do and just trying to get things done. Today... Well, first I should say, between episodes, I did a little bit of something. So in here, I kind of expanded the storage system and started putting some of the metals into compacting drawers because it'll be a little bit nicer. And I couldn't put a lot of like any of these guys, aluminum, copper, tin, silver, lead, nickel, because I don't have enough gathering. So yeah, that was a thing. And you might notice I have 17 levels currently. I went out and did a little bit of mining, nothing too major. But yeah, so I kind of organized things a little bit better. We have other metals that aren't there, other like resources that's not in there. All of our mob drops, which we're going to need one of these today. Books and, well, mostly just like enchanted stuff, but tools, potions, miscellaneous things, and then everything else is pretty much the same. So yeah, today, what are we gonna do? Well, there is a handful of quests I would like to complete, and then we need to go do a little bit of adventuring. I can speak, I swear. We need to go do a little bit of adventuring because we need a bunch of that. We need a bunch of soul sand, so that we can start working on getting things like black quartz. Black quartz only comes from soul sand. So we need to go get a bunch of soul sand, and hopefully we can do that. I want to see real quick, is this grown yet? Nope. Okay. And we're going to do some just quests, whatever we can do. So first thing I'm going to try to do is we need to make the cooking for blockheads books. And I think the easiest way to do that is going to be, one, I need to drop off the extra bucket. We're going to make some paper. And that is currently empty. Alright, so we're going to have to take a bucket of water from there. Water is something that's kind of tedious in this mod pack. Once we get out of the nether, it's going to be a little bit easier. But we're going to put that in there. And we're going to need a little bit... hold up, what are we doing here? If we want to get paper, we need wood pulp, and it's just one. And then we should be able to do this and get one more paper. Okay, we got two paper, that's fine. So we're gonna make a book. Nothing too difficult there. Do I actually have to... Oh, man. I actually have to make it in here. I think I knew that already. So if we make just a normal book, and then we're going to cook it, and... Actually, I might be able to pulverizer... No, I can't do that down here. I might want to make another nether furnace, just because I've been using burnium. Actually, no, burnium is really good for cooking things, FYI. So, in order to get this quest, we need Cooking for Blockheads 1 and the No Filter Edition. The No Filter Edition is just crafted, and it's just cook the book, and you get the Cooking for Blockheads. So these are things that are going to be useful for making a bunch of different foods. I don't really care about that right now. So, let's make sure it detects that. Or do I need to have both? We can do that. And it might want us to have both. So we're going to need another book. So we're going to need another bucket of water. Okay, I know that I put in a bunch of stuff. I don't think it's eating my water, is it? break this for a second. We're going to put it back. And you know what? We're going to turn this off. And then we can go grab some more. Let's see, do I have anything else that will make water? Water. Let's see, we can get water from cactus juice. 8 cactuses. Ice, wooden crucible, anything like this. Okay, so is there any other ways we can get water? Magma crucible snowballs, which we can get from frozen cores. Are these useful for anything else right now? Drop some snow golems. So we could get that. Let's see, what is something else we could do? Because I don't know that we have enough leaves. So a fluid transposer with cactus is a lot better. Good to know. Alright, let's do that. I can get some fluid transposer stuff. And there's some cactuses right here. We only need a bucket of water, so fluid transposer. That will fill up water, and then we just switch that, and that's only going to make 2 paper. Let's go get 2 more wood. And we could always get more cactus, so you know what, let's actually do that. But we need to do something with our levels here in a moment as well, just so, you know, we can get stuff. And I've been trying to think of what we're going to need. So if we look at, let's get rid of the water. If we look at the nether pedestal, we're going to need magic to place this. And I would like to get out of here as soon as possible. So we're going to get a little bit of magic. We also need attack and defense. So let's get like 2 of those and an attack. That'll work. There goes all of our levels. Alright, now we switch that. Put that in there. And then we're going to fill this up with water. Oh cool, I can just click on it. That's kind of nice. And then we should be able to make plenty of paper. And now it's out of power. Alright, let's go grab some redstone. Is that the only thing we can use in the innervation dynamo? I don't remember. Yeah, pretty much. Anything that has charge, but redstone is definitely the easiest. So I'll have to get some more redstone at some point. But, and come over here and steal a block of it. And that'll give us some good power. So, yeah. Then we need to do some other things. So it's going to start working. There is the 3rd paper. And now we just need to make sure we have some leather. And I don't know if we can use the cut leather. Nope. So we're going to need to get, for a book, we could use the filament. That might be easier. So that's just hemp fiber, string, yeah, that's string, glowstone, and redstone, which we can always get more of. And string, not like we don't have plenty of that. So we'll just get this cooking in the cauldron, which I believe is still set up, right? No, of course not. Can I make the recipe in here? Does this also do... No? Alright, so there is stoked cauldron recipes that we can get. So part of me, do I have another hibachi? No, of course not. I guess let's just do this for now. Make this look a little bit nicer. And then we need fire. But turn that off for now. So we need to get some fire, flint and steel. And then we'll be able to make the filament. And I'm spending a lot of time on this. I do have flint and steel, don't I? Yeah, there it is. Something else we could do is always get another heart container if we wanted. But while we're working on this, let's go ahead and start working on some other things as well. Oops. Netherrack, fire, cobblestone, and then we should be able to do that. And that should start processing. So what else I want to do is I want to work on making the iron casing we can't make. Phytogenic Isolator. We can go ahead and do that while we're waiting on this. Also, I'm going to... They're upstairs. Steal a couple blank patterns, or we could just make another. They're easy enough to make. And... Cool. So one of the things we're going to need is we're going to need some we're going to need some presses. Some metal presses. Metal press molds, I should say. We're going to want the plate mold. We're going to need the engineer's blueprint for molds as well, which requires a steel plate. So how can we get a steel plate easily? We can smash it with a stone Gallagher. And I have one of those, so that will work. And we have, if I go in the right place, we have a good bit of steel. So we're going to want to smash this and get a steel plate. And then for the blueprint, we're going to need 3 more paper. And put those back there. And we're going to need more steel, obviously. I have a little bit more steel cooking, but it's going to be a little bit before we can get that. So do we have paper? We do. Alright, so let's go craft the book and the blueprint, the second blueprint that we're going to need. So there is the book. And blueprint. So something I'm going to have to figure out is we're going to have another storage for extra blueprints. So we're just going to grab another chest. I don't need fire anymore. We are going to need the stone Gallagher. And let's go ahead and cook up the book. And we're just going to take some burnium. And can't I turn this into dust? No, I cannot. Oh well. We're just going to start processing that. Okay. So, in order to make the metal presses, we're going to need 5 steel plates. And then some wire cutters. Now to get the wire cutters, and we're going to make the gear mold first. It's just 2 sticks and a piece of iron. I want to make sure we don't have those already. There's a good chance we do. We're going to put the Gallagher away because we don't need that anymore right now. And eventually we will make the plate mold as well. You know what, let's go ahead and make the plate mold too. So we'll get another 5 plates. And we're going to need 2 sticks and a piece of iron to make the wire cutters. Now, I want to make sure that this isn't a quest somewhere. Let's go back to Immersive Tech, No. At least not currently. So we can put these in here. And we're going to make the metal press mold for the gears and the plates. And then we're going to put this stuff in here. Alright, so why do all that? Well, pretty simply, we're just going to get... we're going to get some stuff, and then we can make some stuff. So... I know, makes a lot of sense. Put the paper in there. So what we can do now is we can make lumium, and we can make the lumium gear. The only way to make the lumium gears for the Phytogenic Isolator is with either a gear working die on a compactor, which, I don't really want to do that, or the metal press. So we just need to get lumium, and then we're also going to want another chest. And one of these. And this is for storing the gear presses. The plate press molds, whatever they're called. The things we just made. And we're going to put that here. Alright, so we need to make lumium next. That is kind of the big thing. But before we do, we get a loot chest. And... getting food. What else does that unlock? Storing food and gardens. So getting all the gardens, which I believe the gardens are, yeah, we can get it from sifting dirt at a 2% chance. So if we can get a lot of dirt, then we can get a lot of that. But we don't have much dirt, and I don't think we can get dirt all that easily. At least not compared to like other things. Slag and pulped biomass. Okay. Dirt slabs. We can duplicate dirt with... There's a tricky way. We can make coarse dirt. And then coarse dirt we can turn into... At least you used to be able to do this. I don't know if you can still do this. Might have been removed. I think it was removed. Coarse dirt you can make into mud bricks. So there used to be a recipe. Maybe it's still there. These dirt slabs has to be dirt. Okay, that's taken out. You used to be able to duplicate it in the last crash landing by using gravel and coarse dirt. There's probably still a way. I think you can do something with that. But is there any other good ways to get dirt? Earth essence. That's really the only way. And that's not awful, but not easy either. So composting. Cooking up mud. Sludge, which we don't have access to. So yeah, composting is probably the easiest way, and that is not great. So we're gonna kind of forget about those quests for now, and put those in there. Let's go ahead and open loot chest, because why not? Experience pylon. Okay, so if we want to make the Phytogenic Isolator, we're going to need lumium. Lumium requires, and we kind of looked at this last time, we need lumium blend and concentrated hellfire. So we're going to need 3 tin and 1 silver, plus a glowstone bucket. So 1 silver, 3 tin, and 1 piece of glowstone. And that should be everything we need. So we just got to come down here. This will get us the 4 things we need. And magma crucible. And that is probably going to take a little bit. So we have the silver. We have the tin. We need to get the hellfire. Concentrated hellfire requires this stuff, and it's just 8 of it. So Let's get half a stack. And this stuff is... Oh, it's the cauldron. Not the crucible. Okay. So just let that sit in there, and we should have it relatively soon. So once this is done, we'll craft up the lumium, and then we can just take this gear mold, put it on here. And this is not going to be the nicest of ways to use the metal press. We also need to get some power in there. We're going to use burnium for that because it's really easy to get and it's super duper good. And plus we can just kind of continually, we're gonna grab some burnium blocks. We can kind of continually upgrade it. So the burnium blocks are 9 burnium, and the burnium itself is just smelted burnium dust, which is 4 pieces of the tiny burnium dust. So we can upgrade it from the least, and it gets progressively better. So this has a burn time of 30,000 ticks versus each individual one is 3,000, so it's 10 times more. Whereas the burnium is 200 more ticks than the dust, which is actually equivalent to the tiny piles. So yeah, it's not a bad thing to upgrade it, and it's going to produce quite a bit of power. So this is done. We have our energized glowstone bucket. If you place that in the world, it actually flows upwards. It's kind of cool. And then silver 10, there is the lumium. Now I believe this is also a quest in the thermal expansion stuff. Yeah, we need 8 lumium, so we're going to do that again. But before we do anything else, we need to throw this in here. And we're going to need a lot more hellfire. Okay. Good to know. And we can always make more of this stuff. It's not that hard. So we're going to want 1 more of all those ingredients. So 1, 1, 3. And we do that again. So nothing too difficult there. I just want to make the lumium before we do anything else. I want to get both quests done, basically. So we're going to need 6 more hellfire, and we're going to make 8 in total, so that's not too bad. It's just going to take a little bit of time. And then we can work on other things. So, I guess we could make the nether pedestals. I believe we're going to need 4 of those for another quest. Is there anything else we can make? Signalum, which is redstone and copper and silver, I think. Fluxed electrum, which is redstone and electrum. Flux crystals, which is diamonds and redstone, and then enderium, which is ender pearls, and silver and platinum, and tin. It's nasty. Okay. Just kind of wait. There we go. There's the energized glowstone. Put that there. And yeah, so we need 6 hellfire. That's going to take a little bit of time. So, you know, while we're waiting on that, I'm going to climb up here and we can get some more infernium. Now, we can't get infernium until we get the quest for infernium, rather. Until we do the drop of evil, which is in here. So I guess let's go ahead and make the iron casing. We're going to need some more soul sand for that, though. So if we put this, let's go ahead and get these guys kind of started. We need 2 dirt. And then for this one, Plates in the corner. Chopping blocks. Okay. So we're going to need another stable unstable ingot. 6, 7, 8, 9. And then I don't know if we need 9 sticks or not, but I believe it's like this. Okay, it does use up the sticks. I wasn't sure if that was going to be the case or not. And there's a stable unstable ingot. Put in there. And then we just need black quartz, which I think I only have 2 of. Yeah, so we're going to need to get some more soul sand and get some more soul sand sifting. So let's head out and efficiency 2 iron shovel. We're probably going to break this, but let's see if there's soul sand down here. I don't remember if there is or not. Not like nearby. Let's actually go this way for a little bit. We are fire resistant, so I'm not too worried about that. Does this still hurt us? No. We're going to pick up the redstone. Was that literally just 2 redstone? Wow. That doesn't seem fair. Alright, so I want... Ooh. Oh, those are dimensional shards. Don't care about that as much. Okay, there is... I hate those things. There is a bunch of soul sand over here. And a bunch of quicksand as well. Which you can't actually break. Keep that in mind. Oh, because it's a liquid. We're going to just block that off. And our shovel is already almost dead. Do I care? Not really. There we go. It broke. Let's head back. Soul sand is one of those things we could probably just harvest with our fist. But, meh. Mr. Pigman. Gonna head back over this way. There is plenty of stuff for levels, so like one thing that we can always do is just come over here and harvest nether quartz or whatever else for levels. And then occasionally there will be a mob that spawns, but that's not a big deal. So yeah, already got 8 levels. We're gonna get more magic. And if we can get a little bit more levels. I didn't see it at first. I actually jumped. Alright, so these things have so much life, but we kill them. They're easy. 5. We also got something that I don't know what it is. Alright, cool. So, bunch of things. We got 9 levels now. Let's get another attack. Now, something else that I kind of want to work towards is farming, because there was something that lets crops grow faster. I don't know if that's going to really apply to the Infernium seeds, but if it does, that'd be really nice. Something we might consider later, especially if we have more levels. But we'll not worry about that right now. One of the big things is we need to get enough levels to be able to use a rapier, and that will help a lot. You know, I wonder if the Doom works on kills in 60 seconds. I wonder if that works on the Wither. Anyways, we have a bunch of things, and I can go over here and deposit that, and then we just got to get rid of the sulfur in here. And we have a good bit of soul sand. We do need to grab a shovel just so we have something in that place. Let's make a Tinker's. Nothing major, but like just a what's something we can make out of? Shovel. What's something that would be nice and easy? We can use a stone shovel. We could use flint. Flint would be nice and easy. Because I have plenty of flint. And we're going to grab a piece of wood. I don't actually know if this works or not, but if we want to make a shovel, we're going to need tool binding, tool rod, and then we're also going to want to make the stencil. And I don't know why that doesn't like switch back and forth, but we can do that. And then for the actual shovel head, we'll use flint. Store those guys up, and then shovel. There we go. We can put the shards in the parts chest, which is kind of nice. So a flint shovel, it'll never technically break. Let's head down here. We should have concentrated hellfire. We need 6 of these for the lumium. And this will be the full lumium quest as well, so that's kind of nice. We're also going to get slag, which is kind of cool. Now the other thing we're going to need, by the way, from sifting soul sand, is we can get nether wart. Don't care about that. Don't care about quartz. We can get plenty of quartz elsewhere. But we're going to need this bitumen, which is required to get crude oil, and we're going to need a few buckets of that. Alright, so take 4. They get smashed into a gear, and then we can pick it up. If we had a chest on the other side, it would technically auto-insert, but we don't, so we're not going to. And then this will make the Phytogenic Isolator. Awesome. We can come down here and put lumium there. Now I don't care about the Phytogenic Isolator right now. Not super useful, but it is good to have. So we have, in thermal, all the machines, we can claim that, and then the lumium, claim that. Cool. So last thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and make the iron casing and the atomic reconstructor. So I can go up here. And I guess technically we'll want to do something like this, because there's going to be a lot more than what we're currently doing. So we're going to sift for a little bit of black quartz. I'm not going to do too much of this on camera, so I'm just going to get what we need. But we got our first piece. We just need to get, technically, that works. There is a big question of whether or not we can store this well. And we can. Okay. Let's go ahead and finish this off. And then we can dump off all of our petals. We also got some rice seeds, which is kind of nice. Not like we don't have plenty of those, but we're going to need one of those. And I missed a petal. We can throw our... Oh, we did have some soul sand, but it's nice to have a lot. But there is the iron casing, which let's go make sure that knows about itself. Claim that. And then we need to make the atomic reconstructor. So to make the atomic reconstructor, we're going to need 4 iron and 4 constantan. We have 3 constantan, so we're gonna just make more. That's nickel and copper. So let's get that. And we can use our metal press a little bit more. And since we're going to go downstairs, we might as well grab the 4 iron. And just do all this down there. So once we're done with this, we're going to be able to kind of move on. And hopefully figure out some more stuff to do. We need to start working towards... We definitely need to start working towards the portal, the overworld portal. And the biggest problem with this, other than the fact that nether brick is kind of annoying, this isn't that bad actually, because we can use the Gallagher on normal nether brick. We need a beacon, that's the hard part. And then we also need ender casings, which requires, oh man, 4, 8, 16, we're going to need 48 ender pearls, 50 ender pearls in total. Plus a nether star and a lot of black quartz and diamonds. So I'm gonna have to do some things. By the way, to switch plates, you can just shift click. You can shift right click to remove it, or you can just click with a different plate, and this will process, and they'll just pop them right down there. Doesn't really matter to me. Because most of the time when we use this, we're going to be standing with it, so not that big of a deal. Anyways, with this, we can make the atomic reconstructor, and this thing is kind of cool. It's going to let us make new blocks, and it's also used for making a bunch of different things. But this guy will let us make the redstonia and all the actual additions blocks. But then also we can make things like leather from rotten flesh, soul sand from sand, prismarine. We can get nether quartz, or nether wart rather, and it can also split books into other, like split enchanted books that have multiple enchants. So what we're gonna do for the rest of the episode is open our loot chest and then call it. So. Waterstone, chest, frozen core, nebulous heart. That's nice, and some more potions. Okay. These are 3 ender pearls each, so yeah. We're gonna want a lot of those, and we have quite a few. So it's not too bad. We have 8, so that's 24, 25, 26. So we have a good number of ender pearls. We're going to need a few others for other things, but we'll get to that when we get there. So, yeah, I think that is going to be it for today's episode. I'm going to figure out where to put some of this stuff, and then next time, we're going to just kind of keep working towards whatever we can get done. That's the plan anyways. And then we'll go from there. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!